full body workout. Make sure you got your bands. I prefer these flat bands as opposed to bands in a loop. We're going to start a little bit differently there. We're going to start with a shoulder massage. So take your hand, put on your opposite shoulder. You'll feel this bone right here. Now, we're going to go from that bone towards your neck, right on top of your shoulder. Push with your fingers down, and you're going to go forward and backwards. Okay. You're looking for, what I call a speed bump. There should be like a bump right there. That's not a knot. That's just the anatomy. However, that's where the body accrues a lot of excess tension. A lot of people tight upper back, tight shoulders. This is a great one to do on your own. Release that tension. You have to push in a little bit of the handwork. You got to push in and go forward and backwards. Yeah. If you feel like that means you're in the right spot. Okay, relax. Now we're going to take that same shoulder, circles. A little bit of circle the other way. Okay. Now, shake it out. Okay, before we switch arms, we're going to do the same shoulder. We're going to go right back to that bone. It's called your acromion process, okay? We're going to go down, 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 down into the middle of the shoulder, okay? From right here, and you're just going to, same thing. Push your fingers in, and now you're going side to side. So how do you know you're in the right spot? Is you take the dinner tray, okay, and you rotate out, and you should feel a muscle moving underneath your fingers, okay? That would be your rotator cuff. That's where you want to press. Oh, yeah. Get those rotator cuffs. Also a place that accumulates a lot of tension, especially if you have poor posture or you like to sit, okay? Or you do a lot of heavy lifting. Could be either. All right, shake that out. Okay, same series, other side. So we're going to find the bump. We're going to walk it towards the neck. We're going to push down. We're going to go forward and backwards, okay, on that speed bump. Ooh, yeah. Most people, you're doing it right because you'll feel that like, whoa. That's good. Okay, forward and backwards, forward and backwards. All right, shake that bad boy out. All right, we're going to go hands on these. Let's go circles. Good. Circle the other way. Very nice. All right, we're back on the bone. We're going to go down, 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 right into the middle of the rotator cuff. Push in side to side. Okay, we're pushing. We're going side to side, right in there. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's check we're in the same spots. We're here. We're going to externally rotate. Externally rotate. Can you feel it moving underneath your shoulders? Okay. Pushing. Go. Let's do about 10 more seconds. Okay, and shake everything out. Great one to do on your own, maybe when you're watching TV or just hanging out. Give your shoulders a massage. Now, from here, we're going to use posture. So, hands on the knees, stomach's in just a little bit. You make sure you're not touching the back of the chair. Make sure your hips don't feel like they're forward and your lower back is rounded. Nice straight lower back. We're not going to work on that too much. We're going to work on today, chest. So hands on the knees, lift the chest high as you can. Okay, and down. Good, and lift the chest high as you can. And down. Now we're going to lift the chest up. We're going to hold it. We're going to look up, get even more stretch through the front. Okay. Now we're going to look forward and we're going to relax the chest. Okay, but we're not going to cave the chest. So it's a nice lift right here, but you're not excessively lifting. Once you have that nice position with your spine, hands at your sides, relax the arms. Okay, and let's go shoulder circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch directions. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. From here, we're going to go palms forward like a so. Okay, and we're going to go back and squeeze. Hold it. Don't flare your ribs, meaning don't lift your chest any more than it is. And relax. Back and squeeze and relax. Back and squeeze and relax. Back and squeeze. Good. And we're just going to be right here. Easy movement in the shoulder blades. It's not your hands, okay? Your hands aren't going far back as they can. It's your shoulder blades are squeezing together. I'm watching a lot of people this week. They don't move their shoulder blades enough. Okay? So we're going to work on that even more. We're going to bend the elbows. You're going to pull back. And the movement is you want to feel like you're trying to pinch your elbows together behind your back. That's probably not possible for most of us. It is possible. And pulse, pulse. Pump those shoulder blades. All right, we're going to hold it. And just little movements right here. Shoulder blades. Not the arms. Okay? All right, good. Those are pretty warmed up. Let's shake them out. We're going to go hands in the middle right here. And we're just going to lift one arm as high as you can. And down. Now, when your arm's coming up, you're lifting the chest. Whoa. A lot of times people just lift their arm, right? No, chest. And down. Good. All right, let's start breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Big smiles. Yay. Good. One more time. Now, everyone together, we're going to step our legs out even wider. Sit up, turn the palms. We're going to push the arms into the legs. And relax. Isometric. Let's start a little strength training. Huh? Push. And relax. Push. And relax. Push. And relax. We're going to push. We're going to hold it. Relax. Good. One more time. Push and hold it. Okay, shake them out. Palms here. Hands together. We're going to go up together, lifting the chest and down. Feel free to breathe on your way up. Inhale. And exhale. Smile. Yay. Inhale. Exhale. Exercise is fun. Come on. In, lift. And down. One more time. We're going to hold the top. We're going to come up. We're going to hold the top. We're going to breathe. And we're going to exhale. Coming down, coming down, coming down. Shuffle the feet in. Let's go ahead and switch to the lower body. Legs are out straightish. The knees are still bent. And we're just going to bend our knee and tap our toe. Bend our knee and tap our toe. Hamstring curl. Okay. We got some isometrics of these coming later. Yeah. For the back of the legs, you're still sitting up nice and tall. Your back is not touching the chair, nor should it ever during class. And let's speed it up. Let's get some taps going here. And tap, and tap, and move those legs. Here we go with a tap, and a tap. All right, now just for funsies, we're gonna add the arms, same leg, back, back. If that's too much coordination, you can do both arms, it's fine. You'll live back, and pump your arms and your legs. Get that blood circulating, okay? Another round. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest the legs, feet together, knees apart. We're also going to be doing this one with a band today. Since there's no band, open your knees as far as possible to the point where you're going to feel a stretch, okay? And then just nice and slow. Don't go quick. Just work on getting the legs apart. Now your ankles may be rolling, okay? Just try to minimize. They're going to go to the outside of your foot. Just don't like grossly exaggerate. Open those legs. Okay, and a 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, squeeze the legs together. Nice tall posture. Squeeze. Let's get the core muscles going. Stomach's going to suck in. Squeeze the knees. Squeeze the ankles. Suck in from the bottom here. And relax. Welcome to pelvic floor exercise. Ankle, knee, stomach's in. Suck up from the bottom. Okay, relax. One more time. Here we go. Ankles, knees, stomach. Suck it in. Okay, hold it. Relax. Feet apart regular. Up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. Nice slow march, okay? The psoas muscle in your stomach right here. Lift your leg up. The core muscle and the leg muscle. Funsies. All right, we're going to hold the leg. We're going to pulse. Sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up. Good. Okay, relaxing down. Other leg up. Sit up. And a pulse. Pulse, 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 pulse. Run it out. All right, let's get a couple more for the core here. We're going to cross the arms. Our feet are just regular here, and we're going to twist without turning our head. Okay, twisting without turning our head. If you want a bonus prize, you're going to suck your stomach in while you twist. Good. Okay? Nice and slow. Try to get as much twist as you can. It's a little massage for the lower back. All right, let's go ahead and speed it up. Not so fast that you can't get a full twist, okay? Don't feel obligated to keep up with the music. We're just twisting. All right, now we're going to keep going with our twist. We're going to add a punch and a punch. Notice the punches aren't straightforward. The punch is going to go over your leg. All right, we're just going to keep it right here. Another 10, 15 seconds. Go. And go. And go. And go. and reach, and twist. Almost there. Good. And relax, shake it out. Nice job. Let's do some upper body stretches, follow some upper body strength training, okay? Feet flat. Whew. Stomach's in a little bit. We're going to go hands behind the head like we like to do. The trick is keep your chest relaxed, but pull the elbows back like someone's behind you pulling your elbows, okay? Don't lift the rib cage. That's the next one. Good. I know you're doing it right. You shouldn't feel any pressure in your lower back. You should feel it right in the middle of your chest or by the arms. Okay, now we're going to breathe in. We're going to exhale. Elbows come together. Now this one, we're going to lift the chest like we did in the warm-up. Lift the chest. Look up. In a perfect world, your elbows are pointing towards the ceiling. If you're not there yet, that's fine. Just make sure you're not leaning back and touching the chair. Okay, lifting the chest, looking up, admiring your nice ceilings, unless you're outside. Okay, we're going to breathe in, inhale. When you exhale, you're going to relax the chest. You're going to reach out with both arms. Okay, now some people lace their fingers together. I tend to do more like diving in the pool. And from here, we're going to go shoulders to the ears like someone's pulling us up. Okay, one of the few times we go shoulders to the ears. Okay, and then now we know the drill. We're going to go over to the right. Oh, good, stretching. Beautiful. We're going to go over to the left. You got it. Okay, we're going to go back to the center. Up, 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 up. Breathe in. And exhale, coming down. Spirit fingers. All right, grab your band. So the music back on. All right, cool. Where'd the band go? There it is. We're going to go back to the shoulder blades. Okay, how we're going to do that? Both legs out. Now, this is not a heavy exercise, okay? We're working on our movement quality, and then we're going to work on our speed. So from here, band around both feet, posture. Palms are going to be up, okay? We're going to pull back. And when you pull back, your shoulder blades come together, okay? I'm going to turn so you guys can see me do it wrong, right? Is this. See my shoulders are not back. Watch the real one. Back. Yes, back. Feel that stretch in your chest. Pulling back. It's not heavy. Good. Pulling back. Breathing. Okay, now we're going to go one arm at a time. Same nice slow tempo. Still focusing on the yellow blade. You guessed it. Good. All right, we're going to go a little faster, alternating here. Okay, I said we're going to work on speed, so here we go. And go quick, quick, quick. Got a little bit of twist in everybody. Quick, quick, quick. Okay, relax for a second. And go, quick. That's speed. Okay, relax for a second. And go, quick. Go, 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 go. Okay, relax. Last time, and go. Okay, and recover. Now, keep the band on both feet. You're going to bend your knees. Now, this one, I'm going to switch my hands so the thumbs are up. We're going to squeeze the shoulder back. We're going to pin them there, and we're going to go bend our elbows. Okay? A lot of people, what they do is they let the elbow come forward, right? Elbows stay at your sides, almost behind you a little bit. Okay, it's a different kind of bicep curl than the one you might have done before. This one emphasizes holding your back in place, also a different muscle on the inside of your bicep. Smile. Good. All right, now we're going to alternate. Start slow. Now everyone looks good. All right, now we're going to go quick. Go. Okay, stop. And go. And stop. And go. Okay, good. Recover. All right, next one. Grab the bands. Elbows are going to be bent. Okay, they make 90-degree angles. Now, what's important is we're just going to move one arm at a time. We're going to straighten that arm out and back in. We're going to straighten the arm out. This arm is not swinging like this, okay? It's just the elbow bending. That way you're getting the tricep, the back of the arm. All the way straight, all the way back, all the way straight, all the way back. That's it. Good. Now, if you want more tension, you can kind of loop it up like a so, right? You guys trying to make it harder. Okay, hold it, hold it, hold it. Recover, good. All right, you guessed the other arm, ready? Open and close. Beautiful. Got it. Worky, worky, worky. Breathe. Exhale. Keep working it. Nice. Okay, we're gonna hold the arm straight. Hold it. Okay, recover. Shake those shoulders. Out. All right, so a couple more. Separate the band. We're gonna go up, 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 up. Hold it for a stretch. See how far back you can go. Hold it. Now, if you can go all the way around, that's amazing. If not, you can kind of toss the band around your back. Either way, it's gonna end with the band slightly above your shoulders. My shirt's red too. Okay, good posture. Now, from here, we're gonna punch straight forward with the arms. It's very important that you go as far forward as possible. Okay, so from here, we're going. I'm punching all the way forward, all the way back. What are your shoulder blades doing? Gliding forward and gliding back. Nice. Gliding forward. And forward. Nice, slow and controlled. Working on the chest muscles, working on the back of your arms. Okay, now we're going to reach out. We're going to hold it, okay? We're going to hold it. Now we're going to go one arm in, bop, other arm in. Boom, a little more speed, okay? Bop. Good. Now we're gonna go a little quicker. Okay, so we're gonna speed again. You might not reach all the way forward, that's fine. Okay, now we're gonna go quick, 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 quick. Big muscles. Okay, relax. And punch, go. Okay, stop, breathe. Okay, last one right here, and go. And recover, nice job. Ta! Beautiful. We're not going to stop the stretch just yet. We're going to do a little bit core muscles. We're going to go feet together. Light squeeze between the legs, okay? We're going to hands to the sides. A little bit different than we usually do, okay? We're going to go down to the side, but our legs are going to be together, actively squeezing. You're going to notice what? You're not going to be able to go as far, okay? The reason is this hip is staying pinned. As if I open up, I can go a lot further, okay? Just emphasize the different muscle. We are going to go airplane here, so the other arm is going to come up, right? Feel free to add your airplane noise. Notice when you go down, what happens? The legs want to come apart. Don't let them come apart. Squeeze. And... Sorry, I can't help myself. And go! Squeeze those legs. All right, let's have some funsies. We're going to grab the chair. We're just going to go heels up, heels down, heels up, heels down, heels up. This is not a core exercise, not yet. And we're using this heels up because we're going to use our heels. We're going to jump. And jump. And jump. What do your knees want to do? Come apart, okay? Now we're going to slow down. We're going to go jump, hold, and down. You might have to lean back. That's fine. And up, hold, and down. Let's go 5 more. A 5, good. A 4, a 3, 2 more. 2, last one. Let's hold it. Hold. And relax. Beautiful job. All right. Let's stretch those hip flexors, okay? Sometimes in the chair, they get a little bit tight. We're going to turn like we do. And we're going to kick this leg back. So I've been watching people. You can go on top of your toe. That's fine. You can go here. But what's important is this knee is behind you, okay? A lot of people are doing this. This is not quite it. Now, if you don't have the flexibility to get this knee as far back, that's fine. Go as far back as possible, but make sure you're as far back as possible. All right, from here, we're posturing up. We're going to suck our stomachs in. We're going to squeeze this glute, right? And we're going to reach up. We're going to hold. Now, from here, you want to feel like someone's pulling you up, but don't pull your shoulder to your ear. Try to stretch out of your side, okay? Reaching up, lifting the chest, squeezing the back glute. We're going to breathe in. We're going to exhale. We're going to come down, spirit fingers. Okay, good. From here, kick the back leg out. Good. Okay, we're holding. We're posturing. Okay, we're going to come up and to the side. Lean, 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 lean. Holding. Okay, we're going to breathe in. And we're going to exhale, coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down, 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 down. Nice. Okay, other side. So same premise, right? On the toe, that's fine. Just make sure this knee is behind you as best you can. We're turning, looking away from the screen. We're posture up, lifting the chest, squeezing the glute. Okay, the knee that's towards the floor. You're squeezing that glute. And we're going to reach up. You want to feel like someone's pulling you up nice and high. Pull, 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 pull. From here, we're going to breathe in, stretch more. Inhale. Exhale, spirit fingers. Good. All right, we're going to kick this back leg back. Wow. I love it. Okay, from here, we're going to come up and slide it to the side like you're reaching behind you. And we're going to breathe in. And we're going to exhale. Oh, yeah. Good job. All right, let's jump the feet apart. Gonna kind of move through these quick here. Feet apart, toes apart, posture up, hands on the knees. We're gonna push the knees apart, stretch the adductors. Okay, lift the chest, lift the chest, lift the chest. Good. Okay, we're gonna breathe in. And we're gonna exhale, leaning forward. Okay, do not round your back, do not reach for the floor. That is a different stretch. Leaning forward, back is straight. Go. We're gonna come in and we're gonna shuffle, 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 shuffle. Run it out, run it out, run it out, run it out, run it out. Good. All right, let's cross one leg over. Let's stretch the glutes. Then we're gonna work them out. Cross over. Well, glutes and hamstrings. All right, we're gonna grab the knee, pull it into the chest, sit up tall. Oh yeah. Everyone's favorite stretch. Okay, we're gonna breathe in. And we're gonna exhale, coming down. Sitting up, sitting up. Breathe. And we're gonna exhale. Okay. Bend and kick the knee. Bend and kick and bend and kick. Bend and kick and bend and shake them out. All right, we're gonna come up. Up, 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 cross. Okay, we're gonna posture, lifting up. Okay, we're gonna breathe in, inhale. And we're gonna exhale, guide the knee down. Down, 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 down. Lifting the chest, sitting up nice and tall. Good. Okay, we're gonna uncross the leg right here. We're gonna bend and kick. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna stop and we're gonna circle. Good, we're gonna circle the other way. And run it out, run it out, run it out, run it out. All right, let's go. We got 4 more minutes. First one, isometrics for the hamstrings as promised. This one's called tie the knot. I love this one. All right, our legs are out straight-ish. We're gonna cross one leg over. The leg that is crossed over, you're going to be pulling it back into your other leg. Pull. Now what I do is I take your hands and I put on this back of the leg right here. You should feel it flex. Okay, and relax. Okay, and pulling back, you should feel these muscles in the back of your legs contracting. Okay, and relax. This muscle cramps a lot for a lot of people because they don't turn it on. We're turning it on right now. Full effort. Okay, and relax. 2 more times, pulling back. Hamstring, hamstring, hamstring. Okay. Last one right here for the isometric. Pull. Okay, recovered. That leg comes off. I promise we're going to do the other leg, but first, keep your hands on the back of your legs. So you're going to drag this heel along the floor and back. And drag. And while you're dragging, guess what? You should feel that muscle in the back of your leg contracting. You don't want to ruin your shoes. You don't want to ruin your floor. You can kind of mock drag it. Make sure you're flexing the muscles in the back. And pull. Good. And pull. Okay, one more. All right, switch your legs, cross in front here. Holding this leg back, back, back. Okay, and pull. Feel the muscle in your back of your legs flex. Yeah. Okay, recover. And pull. Okay, recover. And pull. And recover. Okay, and pull. Good. And recover. And last one we're going to pull. 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 Good. And relax. Now, same leg. Dragging back and forward. Dragging back. Forward. Dragging back. forward, dragging back, and forward, dragging back, forward, dragging. Good, another one. Good, two more here. We're gonna grab our bands. Okay, last one, dragging and pull. Good, all right, run it out. Bands. I'm gonna go on top of the legs, underneath and cross. Feel free to go the other way. The only thing that's important is they're tight on your legs, so that when we open, we feel tension, okay? Nice. Keep going. Good. So remember the warm-up. Remember I said to go as far as you can? So with the band, go as far as you can, but you're going to hit resistance, okay? That's good. You might not be able to exceed it. That means that's where you're going to end. You're coming open, 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 open. Good. Now, let's turn it up a notch. We're going to hold it. We're going to pulse. Okay, working the side of the muscles, going through your knees, going through your back, pulsey pulse. All right, we got 1 more minute of band. We're done with the chair. Now, from here, we're going to turn up even more. We're going to step. Just one leg goes out. Other leg, we're going to alternate legs. Okay? Try not to turn your body so much. Just the leg steps out. And in. Smile. I love exercise. Here we go. Open. Good. Hips. Now let's just go a little quicker. A little quicker. Boom. Boom. Hips. And 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 hips. Last one. Jump. Oh, you. Jump. And feet together. And jump. Feet together. And jump. And 5. Almost there. 4. Good. 3. Good. 2. Last one. And relax. Nice job. All right, put those bands to sleep behind you. Shake everything out. All right, let's bring our feet apart. We're going to cross our arms. 3 big breaths. We're going to breathe in, inhale. And then we're going to exhale. Good. We're going to breathe in, inhale. Then we're going to exhale. Okay, last one, breathe in. And then we're going to exhale, dive into the pool, reaching down. Now we're going to round our back, relaxing our heads. Release. Good. Relaxing everything. Telling yourself, good job on that chair workout. We're going to roll up nice and slow. And chair workout complete. Give yourselves a round of applause. You crushed it. All right, we're back for standing. What we're going to do first, take your chair and we're going to put it by the wall. Now, if you have really good balance, it doesn't need to be by a wall, but we're going to do what I call the ballet stretch. What that means is here's the chair. We're going to swing our leg out nice and straight. So you might be too close or you might be too far away, but either way, we're going to get that toe up there, okay? Hips are facing forwards. So the wall's here if you need it for balance, okay? That's not really too important. What's important? You see my toe? Pull that toe back big time. Okay. This knee we're standing on, don't lock it out yoga style. Just have it slightly relaxed. Bikram yoga style for all my fanatics. Now, imagine your hips are headlights. Okay. Which way are the headlights turning? We want them turning straight forward. A lot of time that means the leg that's down, you're going to have to turn it forward. Okay. We're just going to posture here. Good. We're going to breathe. We're going to inhale. We're going to exhale. Okay. We're just going to hold it. Now from here, I want you to bend this knee. Watch what I do here. I'm going to bend this knee almost like I'm trying to pull the chair over. I'm going to bend the knee and come forward just a little bit and back, okay? This is strengthening and lengthening, working on our balance, right? And then we're bending the knee. We're kind of pulling our legs. We're working the back of the legs, okay? You're actually working your calf muscles too. You just don't feel it maybe. And we're pulling and bending nice and slow. Make sure those headlights are still shining forward, right? It's a tricky exercise. You got to focus. This is the kind of stuff you can't do in a chair, folks. That's what we're doing here. Now, we're going to bend that knee. We're going to hold it. Oh, yeah. Hold. Hold. Good. And recover. Shake out that leg. You feel on the leg you're standing on too, right? Okay. So we don't need to change directions with the chair. We're just going to switch legs right here. And then he switched legs too. Okay. Leg out. How do you know you're right distance away, right? My leg is straight and my foot is on the chair. Okay. Take that toe. We're going to pull it back. We're going to go through the same sequence. Oh, is this side tighter for you guys? Who knows? Okay. Pulling that toe back, pulling that toe back. The leg we're standing on, the knee is slightly bent. Okay. It's not locked out. Look like that. Relaxed. Okay. Your hips are the headlights. Where are they shining? Turn, 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 turn. Shine them forward, shine them forward, shine them forward. Okay. From here, we're going to pull that toe back, pull that toe back, pull that toe back. Ooh, you should feel a stretch. Okay. We're just going to hold it. Feel free to use the wall for balance. That's why we're by a wall. Now from here, same thing as the other side. We're going to take this leg, we're going to bend this knee, and we're kind of pulling the chair forward. We're pulling our whole body forward, okay? And then we're going to come back. Okay, you'll notice the balance is getting challenged. Like we said, bending, 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 bending. Good, and a back, 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 back. Good, and bend. Full body, baby, getting that leg, getting that flexibility. Okay, we're pulling. Okay, give me 2 more times like that. Here we go. 1. Nice. Take your time. Nice and slow. Okay, and pulling in. Good. This almost could be a fall French exercise. We're holding. Okay, recover. And shaking them out. Okay, now, next one. Fantastic one, lower body strength. You know what? Let's go ahead and put the music on. So we're going to have our hands down. Hands are on the chair. Put the jams on. Back is relatively straight. Okay, a lot of times people have to round their back to get their hands on the chair. Okay, good. Here's the trick. There's not a lot of weight in your arms, okay? We're not leaning forward. You shouldn't feel a lot of weight in your wrists. If it bothers your wrist, put your hands on the side of the chair, okay? Now, with little weight in our hands, we're going to bring our feet together. Listen to my words here. You can't see me. We're going to go both heels up, just a little bit. Now you're going to take your left leg, you're going to lift it up straight behind you, and you're going to hold it for 3, 2, 1. Coming down, stay on the toes. We're going to switch legs to the right leg. Now, depending on your skill level, good, holding. Depending on your skill level, the better you are at this exercise, the less weight there is in your hands. Okay, it's kind of counterintuitive, right? Don't lean forward, try to lean back. Because in a perfect world, you could do it with your hands floating off the chair. That would be extremely hard, but it's possible. Good, and in. Maybe I'll try with you guys for a minute. And up. Now, if it bothers your back, don't lift your hips so high, okay? We're going to pick a leg, doesn't matter which one. We're going to do both. You're going to hold it, you're going to suck that stomach in. And we're going to pulse up, up, up. Welcome to a little standing chair Lottes right here. Up, 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 recover. Okay, switch of the legs, lifting up. We're going to hold it, okay? Pulse, 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 pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Good. Walking in. Separate the feet. Bend the knees a little bit. We're going to roll up nice and slow. Let the head adjust. Good. All right, let's keep going now. Let's get a little core muscles. Here's a fun one. Stand close to the chair. You're going to step up. You're going to put your foot on the chair, okay? Hopefully you're not using your nice chairs here. We're putting our feet on. The knee is bent. The posture is up. We're going to cross our arms. We're going to turn, very important, we're going to turn towards the leg. Come on. Good. Core stability. Now, arms come out. So depending how flexible you are, you might be able to go all the way around. The key is you see this knee, don't let it like come open. Hold it. Stretch it. Watch what I do here. I drop this arm. Other arm comes up. Aha. Then in a very cool martial art motion, we're going to go down and uncoil. Okay. That was just fun. Switch legs. Posture. Holding. Okay? Good. Wall's there for you. We're going to cross your arms. I'm going to turn away from you this time. So we're going to twist. You may see me, you may not, depending on which leg you started with. Okay, we're twisting, we're holding. Our knee that's on the chair is not moving. We're going to open the arms nice and wide and stretch. Good. Hold. Take your time. Breathe. Okay. We're going to drop one arm down. The other arm's going to come up. Okay, and then in a very cool movement here, uncoil. All right, let's turn this into more of a basic strength training exercise. Hands on the hips. Okay. We're just going to tap. We're going to tap the chair. If you're feeling good, you don't necessarily have to put your weight on the chair. You can just kind of use the chair as like a guide to see how high you're lifting your leg, okay? So once you got that, core muscles, suck them in, lift up. We're just going to speed up for a tap, and a tap, and a tap. Start working the endurance here, tap. Little speed muscles, tap, and a 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 tap. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, time for some bungees. All right, now we're standing here, basically about one stride length away from the chair, okay? We're gonna lift the leg that's closest to the chair. Up and tap, and down. Look what I'm doing with my toe. I'm rotating my foot open, and I'm down. This is our opening the door. Remember, fall French and closing the door. Open door, tapping on the chair, and closing. And open, and close, and open, and close, and open, and close. One more time. Good. Now we're going to recover. This is the tricky one. The other leg is going to come up, and you're going to tap the chair. Okay? You're going to come up and tap the chair. In order to do that, this knee must come across your body. Try not to twist, okay? Don't twist your upper body. Just reach with the leg. Okay? Your leg kind of tilts. Yes. Working that hip muscle. You're very astute. You realize the stretch that we did in the chair. We'll cross over. And cross. And tap. And cross. And tap. Good. And recover. Nice job. I'm going to move the chair so I can still face you guys. Feel free to just turn around. Okay? One stride distance away from the chair. Let's try to get the same amount of reps on this side. Work opening the door and closing. You're not just coming up and doing this weird slanting thing. You're turning your hip open. Okay? You're turning and tapping. Ugh. I will repeat myself. Open the door, close the door. If the leg you're standing on is moving, meaning you're twisting, that is incorrect. Do not twist that leg. This knee, if I just look at the knee that's you're standing on, that foot, it shouldn't move. Dude, not even an inch. Okay, good. One more. I love it. Okay, recover. Now, crossing over, slanting the leg like this. Good. Cross and a tap. It's beautiful. Cross and tap. Okay, good. Cross and tap. Standing up nice and tall, stomachs in. Good. Nice. Holding. Holding. And a 4, 3, 2, last one. And recover. Shake out the legs. Nice job. All right, let's work on our balance. We're going to turn the chair this way now. Hands on the back. Doesn't matter how advanced you are, I want you to start with the chair. I'll show you why in a second. Hold on to the chair. Single leg balance. Doesn't matter which one, we're going to do both. Okay? Now, be mindful of your knees. With the leg you're standing on, I want you to bend that knee and straighten that knee. Be really careful, especially if you have bad knees. Only bend it just a little bit. If not, feel free to bend it a little more. Okay? When you bend it, feel the weight go into your front of your foot. Okay. When I bend, the weight goes in the front of our foot, okay? Now, we're going to do the opposite, is we're going to keep the weight in our heel. It's almost like you're rocking backwards. And I want all the weight into your heel. I'm rocking backwards a little bit. Very minute motion if you guys watch me, right? Rocking back. Okay, we're going to find this happy spot where some of the weight's in the front, but most of the weight's in the heel. Okay, once you're there, you're going to let go, and I want you to pay attention. Where's the weight in your foot? Where's the weight in your foot? If you need to use the chair the whole time, that's fine. You're feeling your feet. You got more weight in the heel. Get it covered. Nice. Good job. All right, other leg. Hold on. If you're an expert. Okay, we're going to bend the knee and stand. Like if you got a knee replacement or you got knee pain, just bend it about 1 centimeter. If not, the rest of us are bending it. And we're going to feel the weight come forward when we bend it in the front of the foot. Okay? Bend it. Bend it. Okay? Bending. Same amount of reps here. Now, from here, we're going to rock the way back into our heel. Okay? We're going to rock the way back into our heel. We're going to rock the way back into our heel. And we're going to hold that. Keep the weight in your heel. Now, transfer some weight to the front of your foot. So you got a little bit in the front, most of it in the heel. We're going to let go. And we're going to balance. Okay? Where's your weight? Pay attention to your feet, please. And relax. Nice job. Oh, my God. Where's the time go? All right. I'm going to try to squeeze one more exercise in here, okay? Though it's in the chair, it is an advanced exercise. So we are going to sit in the chair. Okay? You're going to put your hands on the sides of the chair. Now, if you have a very narrow chair, there might not be a lot of room, but all of you should be able to get your hands on, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to push with our arms. You're going to push with your arms, and you're going to lift your hips, okay? Do not just lift your hips, okay? Use your arms. Now, if you got a bad wrist, okay, or you got a bad shoulder, use your legs a little more, right? Because you could technically do it without your arms, right? Okay, but I don't want you guys using your arms. Okay. Now, I just want to hold it. Hold. Good, and relax. And hold. And relax. We're going to hold and relax. Okay, I'm going to show just an absolute crazy one, okay? So, hands where they are. Walk your feet in front of you, okay? We're going to slide our hips off the chair, and we're going to hold for crab. Ha, 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 ha. Okay? Let me turn to the side so you guys can see. Just a crazy one here. And look. Crab. Okay? A lot of pressure in the arms, right? But it's a good one. You guys know dips, right? Right? Don't do those. Okay, relax. Good. You guys did good. I might try more of those. All right, final exercise. Since we're already in the chairs, let's go ahead and do our sits and stands from the chair. Okay? Feet are a little wider than shoulder width. Hands are on the knees. We're going to lean forward. Okay? We're going to push off with our hands. We're going to stand up. We're all going to say, 1. Okay, and down. And up. 2. We're going to do 5 like this. Then we're going to change to the cross arm. Here we go. Up. And a 3. And a down. And an up. And a 4. And a down. And an up. 5. Down. Okay, cross your arms on the way up. 6. Down. No arms in this world. Here we go. 7. And up. 8. Down. And up. 9. Last one. And up. 10. And relax. Let's close class today with the neck stretches because we didn't do those earlier. Okay, so nice tall posture, relaxing. Turn our head to the right. Good. And turn our head to the left. Okay, back to the center. We're going to go up, 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 up. Okay, we're going to go down. Okay, we're going to look forward, ear to shoulder. Okay, good. Ear to the other shoulder. Okay, good. We're going to circle. Okay, we're going to circle the other way. Good. And workout complete. Give yourself a round of applause. You crushed it.